Welcome to a new Team CGC 9.8 video. Today is an unbox video. I'm unboxing my newest CGC 9.8 buy off of eBay. And, I would say out of like modern books, and, books that, say have come out in the past 5 years, this could be probably my favorite first appearance to buy in modern books right now. I still think it's kind of cheap, and the potential is a lot. As the title says, $100 for this CGC 9.8, and I've sort of pre-unboxed it, so it'll go pretty quick here. If you haven't already, though, I'd invite you to join the team and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8 here. I'd love to have you on our comic book collecting team. When you hit subscribe, the bell pops up. Hit the bell for all our latest notifications, and add me on Instagram and Twitter too. And you can message me on Instagram. I'm definitely more active on Instagram. But newest eBay buy here, $100, and I actually have another one of these, this book, and the other book I bought was a little bit cheaper, but I still think $100 is probably going to be a pretty good deal for this book, especially kind of with my longer term time horizon, I would say. Yeah, so I have two of them now, so out of modern books, yeah, it's really one that I just think is a decent price now. It's a first appearance, and we'll get into some reasons once I get it out. So, newest buy is another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 51. So this is the first appearance of Jennika. She was, originally introduced in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics as a Foot Clan soldier, and in issue 51 briefly. And, it's so brief that they don't even have any mention of her on the CGC label yet. And I think, with 95 and 97 kind of getting quite hot now, I think they might end up changing the label, even if it's like first brief appearance of Jennika or something like that. But a lot of things to like about this issue. I really love the cover. I mean, that's just one of the things is, first time I saw it, I was like, oh, first appearance and great cover of the Turtles, so I think it's got potential to be like a real classic cover. Kind of like the price, so told you I had another one, and I got it off camera here, so I'll actually bring it out in a sec, but the first one I bought was about $77 US dollars, and this one ended up being $100. It was like a buy it now or best offer. I think I offered 80, and then he offered 100, and I just accepted it. I was gonna maybe go for 90, but I just thought, whatever, another $10 doesn't really matter. So yeah, I think the first appearance of Jennika ever. She eventually becomes the next Ninja Turtle. Got a lot of potential. I would say sort of the ultimate potential of this book is like if you look at a Edge of the Spider-Verse. I think it's number 3. With first Spider-Gwen and NYX number 3, or Edge of Spider-Verse 2, NYX number 3, with first X-23 Laura Kinney. Though, like in the CGC 9.8, that Laura Kinney book is $850, I believe, and Spider-Gwen's about $400, let's call it, in the CGC 9.8 for that normal first print. And this is the first print as well of this copy. There's the retail incentive version. There's a couple other like artist versions that have the blank cover that kind of get signed at cons, I guess, or for what those covers are for. But yeah, we should look on the CGC census. There's only 17 CGC 9.8s of these, and I kind of thought it would explode a little bit more because 95 and 97, kind of the first print cover A's, there's already like 160 of those. Or maybe not 97, but I know in 95 there is. 95 on the CGC census, in the CGC 9.8, there's like 160 of the cover A already, and that just came out a couple months ago. So I thought, the first appearance ever of Jennika would also start heating up, and there would be more 9.8s coming out on the census, but there seems to be a pretty slow trickle of them coming out, which makes me think it's kind of rare. So, yeah, there's, I think, a lot of things to really like about, this book. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 51, first print in the CGC 9.8 blue label. If you can get, I know Kevin Eastman does a lot of signings, so if you can get this signed by Kevin Eastman, or maybe find a signed one, there are a couple signed ones on the census. Because I think, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, they're a bit, if you're a fan, there's not too many key issues to like want or lust after besides like issue 1 and issue 2, I would say, with all the kind of first appearances in those first 2 issues. And issue 1, obviously the first print is so rare you barely can't even find it, and it's really expensive, so there's the second and the third print. I think, a number 1 third print in like a high grade would be a really cool collector item. And I think they're somewhat affordable. But yeah, throughout the years, there's just not too many obvious collectible key issues. So I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 51, this first print will be one with the first ever appearance of Jennika in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 95, where Jennika becomes a Ninja Turtle. That's going to be one too. I got a couple of those. And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 97, where she puts the first yellow bandana, it's kind of first Jennika in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles costume kind of thing. So I think those are going to be the 3 kind of key issues to want. And you know what, this is my last sort of parcel in a comic book I was waiting for to get all my Jennika related Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle issues in. So I'm going to do a full video of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Jennika comics. So yeah, you know what? Just really quick here, I will attempt to that like that, and there's 2. Love this cover, so yeah, you know what? I kind of pre-unboxed the first one, but actually haven't really looked at it. So let's just take a look at it. Oh wow, yeah, untouched. From the cover, it looks pretty much perfect. Maybe the like one little slight Newton ring, but which I don't even really care about Newton rings, to be honest. Yeah. Yep, pristine. Solid 9.8 for sure. I think this is newly cased too. Yeah, case. Any scratches? I don't see any. No, case is looking flawless too. Alright, so got another one. But yeah, I really like this cover. Again, the retail incentive version, I don't like the cover as much, even though that's kind of more rare. And I think looking on the census, if I'm not mistaken, the retail incentive maybe had like 1 or 2 copies less than this on the census. So it's not even like in the CGC 9.8. There's 17 CGC 9.8s of these. I think there was like 14 of the retailer incentive, which is supposed to be a lot more rare, but I don't think the cover is nearly as cool. But yeah, I just think, this book's got a lot of potential. Only $100, as the title says, kind of explained, bought it as a best offer. And, I'm seeing, that was sort of, the lowest price, I would say, on eBay. And then it was maybe the only CGC 9.8 TMNT 51 with a best offer. All the others were basically like $150, no offer, like you couldn't offer. So, this is one to keep an eye out for. If you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I think it's almost one like you just want to buy now. And I don't say that quite often because there's no real hype for like a Ninja Turtles movie or anything like that. Although, Jennika, those 95 and 97 issues were really hot, I would say, a month ago. Slightly cooling down, so hopefully you get a lull. And yeah, I think right now you could really kind of hop on these Jennika issues. Modern comics, like for me, I always kind of recommend to grab some CGC 9.8s. I got to bring on my entire haul because I bought a lot of raw copies too. Because they some were cover price, so I just thought, hey, I think some of them, maybe I could sell these for $20 or $25 in X amount of years or whatever it might be, and get them at cover price right now. So I ended up buying kind of over 10 of one issue too. So yeah, I really got to kind of bring out my entire Jennika related Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles haul, I guess you could call it. Yeah, but I think another solid transaction. Case is looking good, comics looking good, so yeah, I'll definitely be giving them positive feedback on eBay. But alright, the last video we did, my collections video, part 2, I think that's going to be the next video, so we'll do part 2 as the next video. Liking a lot of the comments I got on that video, so yeah, thanks for everyone for watching that video. I think it's kind of cool just for you to kind of see everything on my collection. So yeah, definitely check out that video. But yeah, you know, after that second box video on tomorrow, I'll probably do that one. Then we got to bring out the whole Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection, though. But invite you to join the team here and subscribe to Team CGC 9.8. And when you press subscribe, the bell pops up. Hit the bell, get all our latest notifications. Trying to do like 4 or 5 videos a week. Yeah, really happy I got another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 51. Yeah, for modern comics, I think for around $100 too. It's not really expensive yet. You know, it hasn't kind of blown up like a first Batman Who Laughs or something, which is like, you know, 200 and some, or like first Young Avengers, which is like in the CGC 9.8, like 250. So I think this has potential to get there, possibly in that, you know, Batman Who Laughs, first Young Avengers type modern, really sought after modern key. So buy it now while it's like $100, and my other one was 77 if you can wait for auctions. But there's only 17 out there, so I got 2 of 17, which is a good feeling for sure. All right, that'll do it for this episode, though. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks for all the comments too. Get more comments, really like that. Some messages on Instagram too. Always like to talk comics, so yeah, message me on Instagram if you have any questions, even about, you know, our other videos about, like, you know, saving and stuff like that too. You know, I'm open to talk about everything for sure. But thanks for watching today. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next video.